Around South Carolina this evening, two people were punched and robbed at gunpoint when they went to meet up with a woman they spoke to on a dating app. Police believe those cases are related, and Annie Maxwell has the story.
Most people on dating apps are there to find a mate, but some of them are looking for victims. In Greenville last Monday, 3 people told police they were assaulted after meeting with people they met online.
2 of the cases were related, 1 was not related. 1 was a separate website.
According to police reports, 2 men in separate incidents claimed they were meeting a woman by the name of Jordan Alexis, who they had spoken to on the dating app Plenty of Fish. The first victim says he drove to Jenkins Street, which is near downtown Greenville, to meet Alexis for a drink around 9:45. He says she walked over and began talking to him through the passenger window. That's when 2 men approached the car, one of them with a gun. He says they punched him, hit him with a pistol, threw him from the car, and robbed him. They eventually fled to a car that he described as possibly a white 4-door sedan, and he believed Jordan Alexis got in the car with them. About an hour later, another man says the same thing happened to him.
She knew what they were driving, she knew what they looked like, they were supposed to be meeting.
This time, Alexis told the victim to meet her on Biltmore Drive, which is about 4 minutes away from the location of the first assault. He said she appeared to be bleeding from her nose. Again, the men punched him and robbed him at gunpoint. We asked Officer Lentz if it's possible the woman was being abused as well.
That's not something that we can really determine, though, until we find her and are able to interview her and talk about her. And if that's the case, we'll certainly get her the help that she needs to be able to get out of that situation.
In the third case, a man says he had a consensual encounter with a man he met on the app Grindr, but after he passed out and woke up, he felt that he had been raped.
I don't think it's anything necessarily new. What I think is that offenders are going to find ways to seek out victims, and dating apps, websites are access points where they can seek them out.
No charges have been brought in any of those cases.